welcome to your love reading for this time frame, and of course any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. This reading is for all Cancer placements, but if for some reason this reading doesn't resonate for you, please don't forget to check out your other placements. And also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't. And if you ever want to get a reading with me, all of my information is in the description box below. You can book a reading straight through my Etsy shop. But without further ado, let's get started on your reading. So as always, I'm going to tap into the energy of you and the person that you're currently connected with. I'm going to put your energy on the right and your person's on the left. However, feel free to reverse the roles if you feel that the energy is switched. So I'm going to start by pulling a card for the union. And we have the Seven of Cups. Choose wisely. So there could be a bit of emotional confusion between both of you at this time. Let's start with your energy. We have number 9. This is solitude. And then we have number 10, destiny. Awesome. So we have the Hermit with you, and your person is the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck is 6 of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity. All right, so interesting. Cancer, I feel like you and this person want different things at this time. With 6 of Pentacles, it could be that in the past, we have the throat chakra with the sun. So I do feel like with the throat chakra, there were things that may have been said that maybe were not wanted to be said, or rather there was a lot of truths that were withheld. And with the 6 of Pentacles, excuse me, with the 6 of Pentacles right above it, I feel that there was a lot of breadcrumbing of truth. I feel like someone wasn't really as honest with how they felt or how they expressed themselves. It's like they never really showed what they really wanted or what they were capable of. It was very on the surface, okay, with material and spiritual prosperity. But I do feel that something about this connection, though, definitely triggered something in both of you to start wanting more for yourselves. Because I feel like with the 6 of Pentacles here, it's like you guys were comfortable with settling for less, but no more. I feel that now you guys are understanding that it's okay to ask for all the things that you feel you deserve in relationships. And that definitely took a long time to get here, though. I feel like maybe someone could have struggled with a self-worth, maybe feeling like they're not worthy of all the things that they deserve, but I feel like this is all changing between the two of you. Okay, so with the 7 of Cups at the union, and I'm sorry if I sound out of breath throughout this reading. It's a really hot day and I already feel really warm, so just bear with me. So with the 7 of Cups in the union, like I was saying, I feel like there is a lot of emotional confusion at this time. It could be the masculine that is feeling more confusion versus the feminine, but either way, I feel like it's both. But just with the energy, the arms look very masculine to me. So I do feel like it could be the masculine trying to weigh the pros and cons of this connection. But so are you, regardless whether you're the masculine or feminine. I feel like you're both doing this. You're both weighing what to do, what not to do. And it's like you don't even know what to decide. Because it's saying here, choose wisely. But I feel like you guys don't even know what that choice is. And I also feel with the 7 of Cups, you and this person are not on the same page. You guys could give each other a lot of mixed signals. Like I said, you guys are on different pages, with you being at the Hermit energy and this person being the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you're wanting to be alone because of something in this connection that caused you to go into Hermit mode, whereas this person is ready to make some changes. Okay, so let's start with you, with solitude here. I feel that you've been diving into your spirituality, especially with the spiritual prosperity over here. I feel like you've been taking time for yourself to go within and reflect and learn about yourself. You could have recently taken up a new hobby or subject, or maybe have even gone back to school and sort of shunned yourself away from a social life to focus on your studies. Blue could be your favorite color. That's coming through very strongly. You could have long, dark hair too. And this person over here with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel that a lot is changing for them. I feel like they are going through an awakening that they no longer resonate with their old life. But this is a very beautiful energy with the green colors here and the way she's holding her heart. I do feel like this person is going through a heart chakra awakening that is causing their entire life to change before their eyes. Okay. Different versions of themselves are coming together to create one true whole self of who they actually are. I feel like this person is beginning to be more authentic and true to what they want. I feel like in the past they allowed other people to perhaps dictate what was good for them, but now they're deciding to take course of their own life and allow life to take course. You know what I mean? To surrender to the unknown and have no fears for what's to come. So this confusion could be a good thing, because maybe if you both were living in your comfort zones and not feeling confused, then perhaps these changes that are happening now are triggering confusion, but that could be a good thing. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the tarot. I'm going to pull another card for the union, and then I'm going to pull a card for what are your challenges, how you're both feeling towards one another, and what you both want out of this connection. And at the very end, I'm going to pull a card for what you can expect moving forward. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands at the union. Okay, let's start with your challenge, Cancer. The Nine of Swords. Wow, you have 2 nines for your energy. So you could very much be single or wanting to just be independent right now. Okay, we'll start with this person's challenge is the 4 of Swords. How you're feeling, the 5 of Swords. How they're feeling, the Page of Pentacles. What you want out of this connection, the 3 of Wands. What this person wants is the Fool. Whoa, the Fool. And we'll get the final outcome, but I will, hopefully you guys didn't see that, but I won't show you that until the end. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Lovers. Yeah, okay, so we got a soulmate connection in our hands, Cancer. This may be the usual person that comes forward for you guys. It could be someone different. It could also be that you guys now have 2 options between the past and the new. Okay, with the imagery of this card here, there's 2 women and 1 man. So yeah, there could definitely be like third-party situations here. Maybe that is what is confusing for both of you. Perhaps you're trying to weigh the pros and cons of 2 people. Maybe you're the one caught in a third-party situation and someone is trying to choose between you. And I do feel like that could be what's coming through, especially with your energy. I kind of feel like you're pissed off at this person. I feel like you've shunned them away a little bit because they've caused you distress. Okay, so with the Knight of Wands at the union here, I do feel like this connection is very hot, very passionate, very sexy, very flirty, very fun, but it's fleeting, right? It doesn't last very long. It's very inconsistent. This connection is on and off just as much as it is hot and cold. Okay, and I feel like that's why there's a lot of confusion here, because you don't really know where you stand with this person, especially if you both are coming up as a Knight of Wands here. Okay, it's like you both wanted to just have a hot rendezvous, and that's all fine and dandy if that's what both people want, but I don't know if feelings were caught when you weren't expecting that. It could also be with the Lovers here that someone was trying to get over another person, maybe using you as a rebound. What I'm also feeling is that you were not looking to date anyone. I feel that you were trying to have fun and date multiple people, but then this person kind of became more serious for you. Okay, because they're popping up in your reading for a reason. I feel that if someone doesn't care about you, they're not going to pop up in your reading. So clearly this person cares about you, especially with that Lovers. Okay, I feel like something about this connection triggered one another about what it is that you want. So for example, let's say you had a type, you always thought you were going to see yourself with a certain type of person, and then you meet someone new and they're just entirely different, and now you're sort of asking yourself, wait, do I see myself with someone other than my usual type? So there could be confusion around that too. Okay, but whoever this is with the Knight of Wands, I do feel like this person's going to come out of nowhere. You guys are going to meet very spontaneously. You guys are going to hit it off very well, but it's going to be inconsistent, so that may trigger abandonment wounds, for example, which I kind of do feel here with your energy with this Nine of Swords and the Hermit. Okay, it's like you're wanting to be in solitude. Maybe you feel played by this person because they're not being consistent to you. And now you're just wanting time for yourself, and you're trying to just honor yourself, respect yourself, and not let anyone into your space to mess that up. I feel like you have found peace in your life right now, and you're not trying to let anyone come and disturb that peace. Okay, and when the Nine of Swords at your challenge, I feel that this person has came and disturbed your peace, okay? Where you once were sort of calm, collected, I feel like now you're overthinking about the situation. You don't know up from down sort of thing. I feel like you can't stop thinking about this person. And I do feel like they came in your direction because the Knight of Wands is pointing towards you. So I do feel like this person just came up out of nowhere, and now you're sort of lost in thought as to what is this? What are we? And I do feel like it's stressing you out. This person, you feel like they could have even done a spell on you, energetically, of course, not literally. I do feel like there's something about their energy made you feel like head over heels, and that's not good. You're trying to hold yourself back from falling into that feeling. Yeah. Okay, this person's challenge is the Four of Swords. So, yeah, I do feel like this person struggles to be mellow. They struggle to chill out. This person knows what they want, though, and they're willing to go after it the minute they realize they know what they want, okay? Especially because they are in this destiny energy. I feel like everything is shifting and changing for them. But I feel that the best thing for them right now would be to find a moment to relax. I feel that you have no problem going into hermit mode and meditating and going within, whereas this person does struggle with that, especially if they are a fire sign, because I feel like this Knight of Wands is them. Okay, because with the Four of Swords, I feel that this person doesn't really know how to take a day off. They don't really know how to just chill out. It's like they're always constantly doing something. Could definitely be a trauma response. Okay, there's something that this person needs to heal and recover from, but they're sort of just jumping to the next thing, and it's going to sabotage themselves, what they worked on for themselves, what they've healed. And I do feel like these changes that they're going through have caused a lot of heartbreak and sorrow that requires them to heal and take a moment to breathe, but they're not exactly doing that. And they may be projecting that on you. They may be wanting to move fast. They may be wanting to go to the next level, and you're just not ready for that yet. Okay, how you're feeling towards them is the Five of Swords. So this is why I feel like you're pissed off at them. I feel like you're not trying to give it up too easy, if that could be something that's in a discussion between the two of you, especially with that Knight of Wands, very sexual in nature as it is. So I do feel that with the Five of Swords, you're trying to hold your ground, set some boundaries, and not let this person, play you. Because I do feel like you've been played in the past by Knight of Wands, and you're just not trying to allow that cycle to repeat itself. The Wheel of Fortune, wow. So you both have the Wheel of Fortune here. It's interesting. And then we have the Lovers wanting to stay there. So yeah, I do feel like this person is very different from your type, like I was saying. But the fact that they're different, it can also be a bit scary because you don't really know what to expect. I feel like this person is very unpredictable, and you're not really used to that. That doesn't very fly well with you for a Cancer, right? Cancers do like, the traditional Cancer, of course, likes more. I feel like you like to know where you stand with a person, whereas maybe a fire air sign doesn't really care about that. They're more, they kind of just roll with the punches. So I do feel like this person is very different in that nature, that they're very hot and cold, very unpredictable, very flighty, and that could be what's the word? I don't want to say that could be scaring you, 'cause I don't think it's scaring you, but that could make you uncomfortable. It's like, again, not what you're used to. I feel like this person is sort of testing you to get out of your comfort zone. And that's why we have that Seven of Cups there in the union, right? Because it's very different for the both of you. Maybe this person's also questioning how they attracted someone like you who's a little bit more slow in nature. Not saying you're slow, but you know what I mean, just not as flighty as this person. Okay. But I do feel like you like that this person is different. There's something very intriguing about them, very enticing. They're like a breath of fresh air, something different. And I feel like you're also trying not to be tied down right now. I feel like you're trying to be lighthearted with this person. Again, with this Five of Swords, it's like you're setting boundaries that you don't really want a relationship per se with this person. I feel like you do want a relationship, just not with this person just yet, because you're still getting to know them. You feel like you can't really trust them also, is kind of what I'm sensing with this wheel, because the wheel spins, right? You never know what you're going to get. And I feel like that's what you feel with this person. You never know what you're going to get. So I feel like a part of you has trouble trusting them. And you're very intrigued by them, very enticed, like I was saying. But something about their energy makes you feel a little bit uneasy, that it's stressing you out ultimately. Okay, so this person's feelings for you is the Page of Pentacles. So I love that we have the Pentacles in their feelings, because this tells me that this person is trying to be a bit more grounded. They're trying to learn the ropes. They're trying to get to know you. And I do feel like they have some spell over you. Okay, again, just energetically, something about them, just the fact that they're very different, I feel like is very captivating to you. And you know they're trouble. And I feel like I'm hearing trouble from Taylor Swift, big time. I feel like the minute they walked in the door, you knew this person was trouble, but you were also intrigued by it. Like I keep saying, okay, you decided to go on this horse ride with them. But for some of you, if you've lived kind of like a boring, mundane life and you want more excitement, I feel like this person is a good thing. Even if they're not the one, even if it's just someone you're going to date for a little bit, I think it's okay. I feel like you deserve some excitement in your life, especially after being in hermit mode for so long. You deserve something fun. And with the Page of Pentacles, I do feel like this person will take this connection seriously to some degree, okay? They're not going to come into your life and ruffle your feathers and just leave. I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, they definitely want to make some type of investment and get to know you. The Ten of Pentacles, beautiful, exactly. Wow, this person may surprise you, Cancer, because I feel we have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Damn, with Death. Okay, damn, with the Tower, Three of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like this person does have their demons. Don't get me wrong. I do feel like this person does have some type of addiction problem. Not sure what that is. Doesn't necessarily have to be drugs and alcohol. It could just be vices. Okay, and that could be why they're also very inconsistent and unreliable, because they have their shadows that sort of take over. But I feel like something about you is inspiring them to work on that and inspiring them to sort of take it slow with you so that they can defeat these demons, which I do feel like they have for quite some time, because we have Death and Tower. Okay, this person could have had like betrayal issues with that Tower right there. I always feel like cheating problems with this card. Okay, and I feel like they're working on that. This person could be working on their self-worth, their validation. And with the Wheel of Fortune, again, that's what's changing about them. This person is going through a transformation of some kind, and I feel like they are releasing demons and shadows that have held them back for quite some time. And I do feel like this person, when they meet you, if they have ever thought about settling down, I do feel like they're considering that with you, with this Ten of Pentacles. Something about you is also very intriguing to them, very enticing. I feel like they like that you're different from them, okay, because they feel pentacles towards you. So I feel that you're more grounded, you're more centered, and if they're like hot and heavy, you know, with just like their energy in general, I feel that you ground them in a way, and they like that about you. For them, you are a breath of fresh air with the fact that you're more grounded. Maybe they hang around people who are like them, very, you know, maybe party people. adrenaline junkies sort of things. And with you, they don't have to be on a constant high. It's like okay to come down every now and then. So I do feel like they see this connection as worth investing. With this Ten of Pentacles, they might even see a family with you, someone that wants to be in a long-term commitment with you even. Okay, they adore you. They find you very alluring. They admire you. Right? They would paint a picture of you naked, sort of thing. Okay, this person's very enamored by you. Okay, and it's because you know your worth, you know what you want, and I definitely get that energy with the nines here. You're very single and independent, you don't need anyone, and that is very attractive to them. They like that about you. Maybe they dated people in the past who you could tell that they needed people in their life, codependent, right? Oh, that's the other thing with the devil, codependency. Maybe they were in relationships that were codependent, and something about you is sort of triggering something to not be codependent. Maybe they see you being very independent and they're like, damn, people like that exist. Okay, so they're learning. Something about you is also them learning with this Page of Pentacles. You could be, I don't know, sharing wisdom or experience with them, but they are learning when it comes to relationships. Okay, so your desire for this connection is the Three of Wands. So I feel like you're willing to play, what is the phrase I'm trying to say? I feel like you're trying to go with the flow here. You're trying to see what this person is going to do. You're going to have some type of patience toward them. I feel like with this Three of Wands, you don't mind taking things slow with them. You also don't mind being exclusive. I feel like you're not necessarily looking for a commitment right away with this Three of Wands. It's okay with, like, again, the flirty banter and maybe, kisses here and there. But I feel like you're not necessarily going all the way with them just yet. I mean, maybe for a small few, but I feel like some of you definitely kind of want to take it slow with the Three of Wands. It's like you want to make this person work for it and wait for it. You're not going to give it up so easily with that Three of Wands. You want them to desire you, to crave you, right? To leave wanting more, sort of thing, with the Three of Wands. Okay, but I do feel like you're very attracted to them sexually, of course, and that's also why you're trying to take it slow, because you don't want to, make impulsive decisions and then regret them later. And I also feel that if you're a female, you want them to court you, okay? If you're the feminine, you want them to court you. And again, vice versa, if you're the masculine, I feel like you would want to be the one to court this person. Okay, take that as it resonates for you. To clarify, we have the Strength. Yeah, exactly. You're holding back your desires for this person. You're holding back your temptations. We have the Empress, because you know your worth, Cancer. It may have taken you a while to get here, is kind of what I'm feeling, but you know your worth now, and you're no longer willing to settle for less. And that's why you have no problem making this person work for you. You want to see them work for you. And with the Strength card, I feel like you are obviously very sexually attracted to this person, but you're holding back because you don't want to, again, make any impulsive decisions that you might regret later. So I do feel like you're trying to contain yourself, even emotionally. I feel like you're not trying to be an emotional mess in front of this person, because water signs do tend to like fantasize and fall in love very quickly. And I feel like you're just trying not to do that this time around. You're trying to be level-headed and clear-headed. And not that you're not, but I do feel like when you meet someone that you like, it's really hard to not like fall in love with them right away. Okay, so I feel like you're trying to hold back a little here with the Strength card. All right, so for their desire, they have the Fool. So yeah, this person could be a bit foolish in nature. Again, I feel like that's what you like about them. This person could be very goofy, very standoffish, very much walk to the beat of their own drum, and you like that about them. Okay, this person is the type of person that is able to hang out by themselves. Like they might tell you like, oh, I'm gonna go to this event alone, blah blah blah, and then they make a bunch of friends. Okay, and you may wonder like, who even goes to things alone? But this person does. Like, they don't need anyone. This person is able to roll on their own. They don't need a posse or anything. Because you know how some people definitely need like a buddy or just a support system to go out and about. This person doesn't give a fuck about that at all. And again, they're walking towards you. So I feel that if they have been a player, playette type of energy, if they've always kind of had their way of like not wanting to settle down and be lighthearted, something about you is definitely going to make them do something that they've never done before, take a leap of faith in a new direction. I feel like they may even consider settling down again if that's not something they normally do. They're considering it now. Ooh. The Four of Cups, interesting. That's very different from the Fool than the Magician. What is that about? Okay, some of you may not like this answer, but how do I even say this? Okay, I do feel like some of them are going to be a bit emotionally detached at first with this Four of Cups. Okay, yes, they're going to be very action driven. You're going to know that they're interested in you, that they're making all these moves. But with this Four of Cups, I do feel like a part of them is going to withhold their emotions. They're not going to quite let you in all the way on how they feel about you. Let me see why that is. We have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like they're being very creative and trying to get your attention. They may try to act aloof to get your attention. Is kind of what I feel here with the Magician. Like they could play games and like make you feel like they're not interested in you to sort of get your attention. And that could be why you get irritated sometimes. But let me clarify this Four of Cups. The Magician wants to come out again, of course. Yeah, okay, that confirms it. I'm not gonna do anymore. Yeah, I do feel like they're gonna try to play games and act like they're not interested in you, but they are. And again, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't think you're gonna like this answer because it's playing games, but you know, that's what I see here. So just be careful with that. I feel like this person could be a little bit immature. They could be younger than you with that Knight of Wands too. And it doesn't have to be younger in age. It could just be younger in soul, okay? You guys know I talk about young souls and old souls a lot because I don't really think age is important. It's how old is your soul will really tell you about a person. Okay, so I do feel like they are a little bit younger in nature, that they may play games and act like they're not interested in you, but they are. Okay, but something about that is going to get very burdensome and heavy for them. They're going to realize, like, why am I doing all this? Because I want nothing more than to be in bed with Cancer, cuddling, caressing them. Okay, so just be mindful of that. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the likely outcome is moving forward. All right, so we have the High Priestess. Okay, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of secrets, a lot of hidden truths. I feel like the both of you are going to be doing this. The both of you are not going to express how you actually feel about one another at first. At first. Definitely, if this is someone new as well, I feel like in the beginning there'll be these kind of games that you guys are both playing because you're both not trying to show your cards. You're both playing poker with each other here. Strong poker face, what I'm feeling here with this High Priestess. But let me see what else I can get. The Queen of Wands, that is so funny. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so with the Nine of Pentacles, I do feel like you guys are going to stay single for quite some time. You may not dive into a relationship with this person. You guys may just be playing the field or just, you know, getting to know people and dating, seeing what's out there. And then we have the King of Wands. So I do feel like you guys may have a sexual connection. Could be a friends with benefits type of thing, or this could just be one of your boos, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. But with the King of Wands, I kind of feel like you guys may not share how you guys feel about each other emotionally, but with the King of Wands, you guys have no problem telling each other how attracted you are to one another, how sexually attracted you are to one another. So with the High Priestess, some information will be withheld, but with the King of Wands, you guys will have no problem having a sexual relationship. And we did have the Knight of Wands at the union, so again, you both may agree to participate in the sexual connection. Okay, so take it as it resonates for you. All right, so let's go ahead and see what this person would like to say to you. I feel like this person is like they're going to be dating you. If you guys do have a sexual connection, great. But I feel like with this 10 of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles, they'd be lying to themselves if they said they wouldn't want to settle down with you. That's what I feel. I'm just going to say it because that's what I felt very strongly. But this person is kind of playing a game here and playing a different script than they actually feel. So just be wary of that. Okay, I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. Yeah, see, it's like they know literally what I just said. It's like they know I'm right, but they have to figure it out on their own. They haven't quite figured it out yet. It could be subconsciously that they know they feel this way about you, but you know, maybe the ego, the mind is telling them otherwise. I need more time to figure things out. Yeah. Your beauty still moves me. So yeah, very strong physical attraction. Maybe we're just too different. And last one. I don't know if I can meet your expectations. Yeah, and I do feel like you know what you want. You know your worth. My mind and heart always come back to you. Yeah. All right. Final message is going to be the Lover's Oracle. Okay, we have 2 for you guys. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. And bottom of the deck, forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. All right, Cancer, so that's what I have for you guys during this time. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye.